power of elimination in Stoicism. Ever feel like your life is cluttered with things that don't matter? What if I told you that eliminating just a few things could transform your entire year? Imagine waking up each day feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list, your possessions, and even your thoughts. This was me not too long ago, constantly stressed, always comparing myself to others, and never feeling enough. Then I discovered Stoicism and the power of elimination. By quietly removing what's unnecessary, I found clarity, peace, and a renewed sense of purpose. Stick around to learn the 11 things you should eliminate in 2024 to live a more fulfilling and stoic life. 1. Negative self-talk. Silencing the inner critic. Negative self-talk is like carrying a constant critic in your mind, always quick to point out your flaws and failures. It's that voice that says, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed." This inner critic can be incredibly damaging, leading to low self-esteem, anxiety, and even depression. In the context of Stoicism, this negativity is seen as an impediment to living a virtuous and tranquil life. To silence this inner critic, Stoicism teaches us to practice self-awareness and rational thinking. The first step is to recognize when you're engaging in negative self-talk. Pay attention to your thoughts and identify any patterns of negativity. Are you always focusing on the worst-case scenario? Do you constantly compare yourself to others? By becoming aware of these patterns, you can begin to challenge and change them. One practical Stoic exercise is to ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Often, our negative self-talk is neither true nor useful. It's based on irrational fears or unrealistic standards. By questioning the validity of these thoughts, you can start to replace them with more balanced and constructive ones. Another powerful tool is self-compassion. Instead of berating yourself for your mistakes, treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Understand that everyone has flaws and setbacks. These are part of the human experience. By practicing self-compassion, you can create a more positive and supportive internal dialogue. Eliminating negative self-talk doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you can gradually quiet the inner critic and cultivate a more peaceful and stoic mind. This change can lead to greater self-confidence, reduced stress, and a clearer sense of purpose. So, in 2024, make a commitment to silence the inner critic and embrace a more supportive and rational inner voice. 2. Toxic relationships. Creating a healthy circle. Toxic relationships can drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and hinder your personal growth. These are relationships that are consistently negative, manipulative, or emotionally draining. They may involve constant criticism, lack of support, or unhealthy dependency. In the Stoic tradition, maintaining inner peace and clarity is essential, and toxic relationships are seen as obstacles to achieving this. To create a healthy circle, start by identifying the relationships that are negatively impacting your life. Reflect on how these relationships make you feel and whether they align with your values and goals. It's important to set clear boundaries with those who bring negativity or stress into your life. This might mean limiting contact with certain individuals or, in some cases, ending the relationship altogether. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who share your values, and who support your growth. A healthy circle consists of relationships that are based on mutual respect, understanding, and encouragement. These relationships help you to become the best version of yourself and contribute to your overall well-being. In 2024, focus on cultivating a positive and supportive network. This may involve reaching out to new people, rekindling old friendships, or investing more time in relationships that matter. By consciously choosing who you allow into your life, you can create a more harmonious and stoic environment. 3. Unnecessary materialism. Embracing minimalism. In today's consumer-driven society, it's easy to fall into the trap of unnecessary materialism, where acquiring possessions becomes a central focus. However, this pursuit often leads to cluttered spaces and minds and a sense of dissatisfaction. Stoicism teaches us that true contentment comes not from external possessions, but from within. Embracing minimalism is about prioritizing what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. Start by evaluating your belongings and asking yourself, does this item add value to my life? Does it bring me joy or serve a practical purpose? If the answer is no, consider donating, selling, or recycling the item. Minimalism isn't just about physical possessions. It's also about simplifying your life and focusing on experiences and relationships that bring genuine happiness. This approach can lead to a greater sense of freedom and clarity, as you're no longer weighed down by unnecessary belongings or the pursuit of the latest trends. In 2024, strive to live with less and appreciate more. This shift in mindset can lead to greater financial freedom, reduced stress, and a more meaningful life. By focusing on what truly matters, you can cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and align more closely with Stoic principles. 4. Social media overuse. Regaining your time. Social media can be a powerful tool for connection and information, but it can also become a source of distraction, comparison, and time wastage. Excessive use can lead to a lack of focus, decreased productivity, and even mental health issues like anxiety and depression. To regain control of your time, consider setting boundaries for your social media use. This might include limiting the amount of time you spend on social platforms each day, unfollowing accounts that don't add value to your life, and designating specific times for checking updates. It's also beneficial to be mindful of the content you consume. Curate your feeds to include positive, inspiring, and educational content. This way, your time on social media can be enriching rather than draining. In 2024, aim to use social media intentionally and purposefully. By doing so, you can free up time for more meaningful activities, reduce stress, and focus on personal growth and real-world connections. 5. Procrastination, the thief of time. Procrastination is a common challenge that can prevent you from achieving your goals and fulfilling your potential. It's the habit of delaying important tasks in favor of more pleasurable or less challenging activities. Stoicism teaches the importance of action and taking responsibility for one's life, making procrastination an obstacle to be overcome. To combat procrastination, start by identifying the reasons behind it. Fear of failure, lack of interest, overwhelm. Once you understand the root cause, you can address it more effectively. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and set clear deadlines. This approach can make daunting tasks seem more achievable and reduce the temptation to procrastinate. Another effective strategy is to practice the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This means accepting and embracing the present moment, including the tasks at hand, with a positive attitude. By cultivating a sense of duty and purpose, you can motivate yourself to take action rather than delay. In 2024, focus on taking proactive steps to overcome procrastination. By doing so, you can accomplish more, reduce stress, and live a more fulfilling and productive life.
6. Comparison with others, focusing on your journey. Constantly comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. It's easy to look at others' achievements, lifestyles, or appearances and feel like you don't measure up. However, Stoicism teaches that each person's path is unique, and true contentment comes from within. To stop the habit of comparison, start by recognizing when you're doing it. Be mindful of how it makes you feel and remind yourself that everyone has their own challenges and strengths. Focus on your own journey and progress rather than measuring yourself against others. Set personal goals that align with your values and work towards them at your own pace. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and practice gratitude for what you have. By focusing on your own growth and development, you can find greater satisfaction and peace. In 2024, commit to staying true to yourself and your path. Remember that comparison is the thief of joy, and your worth is not determined by how you stack up against others. Embrace your unique journey and find fulfillment in your own achievements and experiences. 7. Seeking external validation, building internal confidence. Seeking external validation means relying on others' approval to feel good about yourself. This can lead to a constant cycle of seeking praise and fearing criticism, which undermines your self-esteem and autonomy. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of inner strength and self-reliance. To build internal confidence, start by identifying areas where you seek external validation. Are you overly concerned with others' opinions? Do you base your self-worth on likes and comments on social media? Once you recognize these patterns, work on shifting your focus inward. Practice self-affirmation and remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Set goals that are meaningful to you, rather than those that will impress others. Engage in activities that build your skills and knowledge, which can boost your confidence. In 2024, focus on cultivating self-confidence from within. By relying less on external validation, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and live a more authentic and empowered life. 8. Overthinking, finding peace in simplicity. Overthinking can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety as you become trapped in a loop of rumination and worry. This habit can prevent you from taking action and enjoying the present moment. Stoicism teaches the value of simplicity and clarity of thought. To overcome overthinking, practice mindfulness and stay grounded in the present moment. When you find yourself overanalyzing, take a step back and focus on your breath or surroundings. Remind yourself that not every thought requires deep analysis or action. Set clear priorities and focus on what you can control. Often overthinking stems from a desire to control outcomes that are beyond your influence. By accepting what you cannot change and focusing on what you can reduce unnecessary stress. In 2024, aim to simplify your thoughts and embrace a more stoic approach to life. By doing so, you can find greater peace and clarity and approach challenges with a calm and focused mind. 9. Fear of failure, embracing risks for growth. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, preventing you from pursuing your goals and dreams. It's a common barrier that keeps people in their comfort zones, avoiding challenges and growth opportunities. However, Stoicism teaches that failure is not something to be feared, but rather a natural part of the learning process. To overcome the fear of failure, start by reframing your mindset. View failures as valuable lessons rather than personal shortcomings. Each setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. By embracing this perspective, you can reduce the anxiety associated with failure and take more risks. Set realistic goals and break them down into manageable steps. This approach can help you build confidence and reduce the fear of taking the first step. Remember that progress often involves trial and error, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. In 2024, commit to stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing risks. By doing so, you can open yourself up to new experiences, opportunities, and personal growth. Remember, the greatest failure is not trying at all. 10. Cluttered living spaces, creating a calming environment. A cluttered living space can lead to a cluttered mind, causing stress and distraction. It's difficult to relax and focus in an environment that's disorganized and chaotic. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of order and simplicity, both in our external surroundings and our inner lives. To create a calming environment, start by decluttering your living space. Go through your belongings and identify items that you no longer need or use. Donate, sell, or recycle these items to create more space and reduce visual clutter. This process can be therapeutic and can help you feel more in control of your environment. Organize your space in a way that promotes relaxation and productivity. Use storage solutions that keep things tidy and easily accessible. Consider incorporating elements that bring you joy, such as plants, artwork, or comfortable furniture. In 2024, focus on creating a living environment that supports your well-being and aligns with Stoic principles. A clean and organized space can help you feel more at peace and more focused on what truly matters. 11. Excessive consumption practicing mindful living. Excessive consumption, whether it's food, media, or material goods, can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and overwhelm. It often stems from a desire to fill a void or escape discomfort, but it can end up creating more stress and clutter in our lives. Stoicism teaches the value of moderation in mindful living. To practice mindful living, start by becoming aware of your consumption habits. Are you eating mindlessly, binge-watching shows, or constantly shopping for new things? Reflect on the reasons behind these behaviors and consider if they are truly serving you. Set limits and make intentional choices about what you consume. Focus on quality over quantity and prioritize activities and experiences that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This could mean cooking wholesome meals, engaging in enriching hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. In 2024, strive to live more mindfully and with intention. By reducing excessive consumption and focusing on what truly matters, you can lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. This approach aligns with Stoic values of moderation and self-discipline, helping you to find greater contentment and peace. Stoic Philosophy, the foundation of elimination. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. This principle forms the foundation of the elimination process, where we identify and remove unnecessary elements from our lives that do not contribute to our well-being or growth. By embracing the core Stoic values of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we can simplify our lives and find inner peace. The goal is to cultivate a state of tranquility and resilience, unburdened by external distractions or desires. Practical steps to start the elimination process. Identify and prioritize. Begin by assessing different areas of your life, such as relationships, possessions, habits, and commitments. Determine what is essential and what can be eliminated. Prioritize these elements based on their alignment with your values and long-term goals. Set clear boundaries. Establish boundaries to protect your time, energy, and mental space. This might involve saying no to certain commitments, limiting social media use, or distancing yourself from toxic relationships. Simplify your environment. Declutter your physical space to reduce distractions and create a more calming environment. This can be as simple as organizing your workspace or donating items you no longer need. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and mindful in your daily activities. This helps you become more aware of habits or thoughts that do not serve you and can be eliminated. Real-life examples: Stoic figures and modern practitioners. Historical Stoic figures like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus practiced elimination in their lives. Marcus Aurelius, as a Roman emperor, focused on his duties and responsibilities, eliminating distractions and excess. Seneca advocated for simplicity and contentment, teaching that true wealth comes from needing less. Modern practitioners of Stoicism, such as authors Ryan Holiday and Tim Ferriss, also emphasize the importance of simplifying life and focusing on what truly matters. The role of discipline in Stoic elimination. Discipline is a key component in the elimination process. It involves consistent effort to maintain boundaries, resist temptations, and focus on your priorities. Stoicism teaches that self-control and perseverance are essential virtues. By practicing discipline, you can effectively eliminate distractions and negative influences and stay aligned with your values and goals. The benefits of letting go: mental and physical health. Letting go of unnecessary burdens and distractions can lead to significant improvements in both mental and physical health. Mentally, it reduces stress, anxiety, and overwhelm, allowing for greater clarity and peace of mind. Physically, it can lead to a healthier lifestyle by eliminating habits or behaviors that negatively impact well-being, such as overeating or excessive screen time. The overall result is a more balanced and fulfilling life. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Overcommitting. It's easy to overcommit and stretch yourself too thin. Avoid this by setting clear priorities and learning to say no. Perfectionism. Striving for perfection can lead to burnout and frustration. Accept that some imperfections are part of the process and focus on progress rather than perfection. Fear of missing out. FOMO. The fear of missing out can tempt you to hold on to unnecessary elements in your life. Remember that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external activities or possessions. Community support. Finding like-minded individuals. Finding like-minded individuals who share your values can provide support and encouragement on your journey. Engage with communities or groups that focus on Stoicism, Minimalism, or personal development. These communities can offer valuable insights, accountability, and a sense of belonging. Continuing the journey. Stoicism as a lifelong practice. Stoicism is not a one-time fix but a lifelong practice. The elimination process is ongoing, as life constantly changes and presents new challenges. Regularly revisit your values and goals, reassess your priorities, and continue to simplify and refine your life. By embracing Stoicism as a lifelong practice, you can maintain a state of tranquility, resilience, and purpose. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more content on Stoicism and personal development. Remember to like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with friends who might benefit. Let's grow together on this journey.